everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Google document from Airtable record using AI agent. So let's suppose I am running content creation agency and I am adding all the content idea of my clients in this Airtable. Now I want that as soon as I add any content idea of my clients in this Airtable, a content should be automatically generated with the help of AI agent. Here I am going to use my AI agent as OpenAI, and then this generated content should be automatically created as a doc in my Google Docs. Doing this manually is a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Airtable, OpenAI and Google Docs. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever I am going to add a new title in my Airtable, a content will be automatically generated with the help of OpenAI, and then this will be created automatically as a Google Doc. Now if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Google document from Airtable record using AI agent. For this, we are going to create automation between Airtable, Google Doc with the help. For this, we are going to create automation between Airtable, OpenAI, Google Doc with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button. And first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create Google document from Airtable record using AI agent. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders which have been created. And here I'm going to use this as AI agent and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully, and as soon as I click on create, two boxes will appear in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create Google Doc from Airtable record, which means whenever I am going to add a new record in this Airtable, a Google Doc will be automatically created, which means whenever I am going to add a new Airtable record, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when I add a new record in my Airtable database and then action says do this, then generate the content using AI. Here I am going to use my AI as OpenAI, and then create Google Doc. So here in my trigger application, I'll be taking Airtable, and then in my action application, I'll be taking OpenAI and then Google Doc. So here first in my trigger application, let's take Airtable. And then in my trigger event, as whenever a new record is added, I want this workflow to be triggered. So here I am going to select my trigger event as new record and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this connect with Airtable. Here I have already logged in my Airtable account, and that's why I just need to grant away some permissions, for which I need to select the base. Now from over here, you can select either your complete or all workspaces, or you can select your specific workspace. Here I am going to select all current and future bases in this workspace, and then I simply have to click on this grant access. So it is always advisable to keep your applications logged in for this easy authorization, and here authorization successful, which means Airtable is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter these details, the base name and the table. So to get this base name, let me open my Airtable account. So this is my Airtable account, and this is the workspace which I have created by the name Content Creation. So I am going to select my base as content creation. From over here, I am going to search for my workspace, which is this one, content creation. And it has automatically detected this table, which is table number 1. Now what I'm going to do here, I have created this base. I have this client name, and then I have the client contact, content type, topic, tone, style, audience, keywords, additional requirement, and then I have added one more column. So this column is very important. We have to create this column simply by clicking on this add field button, and from here we have to go to this option created time, from where we have to enter the date and the time. This field is very important, and before we click on the save and send test request, it is important that we create this field. Now here I have all these fields, and I should receive the response of all these fields as soon as I click on the save and send test request. So let's click on the save and send test request and wait for the response. So here I have received the response. The topic is AI trends, the tone style is professional, keywords is AI machine language, content type is blog post, the client name is new user, email address is new@pablitudes.com, and the field audience was tech enthusiasts. The additional requirement focus on latest AI advancements in 2025. So this is the same exact detail which we have captured from Airtable database in my Pabbly Connect workflow, and now this shows the connection setup that we have created between Airtable and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. And now whenever there will be new data added in this particular Airtable database, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, as soon as I add a new record in this Airtable database, I want to generate content for that. So what I'm going to do in my action application, I'm going to take OpenAI as my AI agent or my action application. And then in my action event, I'm going to select this as ChatGPT and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and then to make this connection, you have to enter the token. So by visiting this hyperlink given over here, you will be landed to the page of API token. You can generate a new token, and simply you have to paste that over here in this particular field. As I have already an existing connection, I have made this connection multiple times. I'm going to go with this existing connection and then click on this save. So here OpenAI is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to select the AI model and enter the prompt. Now in this drop down, I can find all the AI models which I have. For now, I'm going to use this GPT-4o mini. If you have any other AI model, you can simply toggle this button on off mapping, remove this AI model and enter your own AI model. I have my AI model in this drop down, so I'm going to select this as GPT-4o mini. Now I need to enter the prompt. So I need to provide the prompt in a way that whenever I am going to add a new record in my Airtable, then a content is automatically generated with the help of my AI agent, which is OpenAI, and then I am going to create a Google Doc. So what I want, basically I want to create a content out of all the details which I am giving to this OpenAI. So I'll be writing all of these things in my prompt. I will be providing all the details in my prompt. So let's write my prompt as. So here I've entered my prompt as I am creating a dash for a client named Dash on the topic of Dash. Here I am going to enter these details, but I am not going to enter these details manually. That's why I have left these spaces blank. Now we are going to fill all of these details. I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from my previous response. Now here, when I click on this field, I can see this Airtable, and when I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. Here I need to enter I am creating out. So what I'm creating, I am creating a blog post. So I'm going to enter that. Next, I have to enter for a client name. So I'm going to enter the client name. I have received the response as a client name. If you want, you can enter the company name also. On the topic, so here is the topic, AI trends. The content needs to be professional and then targeted towards this tech enthusiasts and should be about 1000 words. If you want, you can increase the word limits, or you can also add this word limits in your Airtable database so that you can keep this field dynamic. I want to keep this static, so I have written this as 1000 words. The content should include the following keywords. So here I have also received the response of keywords in my Airtable database response, which is AI and machine learning. So I have mapped that. The case study should focus on real life examples and offer solution. Additional requirement. Here I have also received the response for this one. So the additional requirement is focus on latest AI advancements in 2025. Now here I have added some instructions. It should be structured with an introduction, an overview of the problem, real world examples of data breaches, solution and conclusion. Ensure the 1000 words length is followed strictly, providing in-depth analysis, statistics, and insights. Mention the latest trends and real-life case studies from well-known organizations. Please create the content based on these requirements. So here, this is my prompt, and I am going to generate a content from this particular prompt. Now here I have added the prompt and I have mapped these details. Mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here I have received the response, the message content. Let's open this message content. AI Trends 2025, Navigating the Future with Machine Learning. Here is the introduction. Then we have the overview of the problem. Then we have the real world example of data breaches. Then we have the case study 1, case study 2, case study 3. Then we have the solution, predictive analytics, AI powered firewalls, automated incident response, enhanced user authentication, continuous learning, and the conclusion. So this is a wonderful content. Now I want to add this generated content in my Google Docs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this add action step button, and then in my action application, I am going to search for my action application as Google Doc. And then in my action event, first I have to create a blank document, and only then I will be able to append this content into that document. So first we have to create a blank document, and for that I'm going to take my action event as create a blank document and then click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this sign in with Google. Here we need to choose the account in which we have logged in a Google Docs, and then we simply have to click on this allow to grant away the permissions because the data is completely saved with Pabbly Connect, and here authorization successful. So here I need to enter the document name. Now let's say I want to name this document as AI Trends blog post for, and then I will enter the name of this user or the name of my client. Now here I have mapped this so that this field remains dynamic, and every time I'm going to receive the new response, it will be replaced with the new information. Now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request, and let's wait for the response. So here we can see that we have received the response. Now let's open my Google Docs and check whether a blank document has been created or not. So this is my Google Docs, and over here I can see a blank document has been created. So this document has been created, and now I have to append the paragraph, which means I have to append the content in this particular doc. So again, I am going to take my action application as Google Doc. And then in my action event, I am going to take this as append a paragraph to a document and then click on this connect. So now as I have already an existing connection, I'll go with save. And now I need to select the document. Now over here, what I need to do, I need to enter the document, but I'm not going to enter this like that. I have to map that so as to keep this field dynamic. And for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to toggle this button on off mapping. I'm going to remove this document ID. And here I have received the response in this create a blank doc, the document ID. So I'm going to search for my document ID and map that document ID over here in this field. So this is the document ID. Now I have to insert the text. So here I have received the response from my OpenAI and I am going to enter or insert the same text in this field. So here I have received the response. This message content is my text which I want to enter in this doc. So here I have mapped the document ID and the text, and now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request. But here it is showing me document ID is required. So I'm going to refresh this field as I have already entered the document ID. This might be a technical glitch. So I'm again going to enter my document ID. So this is my document ID. I'm again going to enter this. And now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request. Let's wait for the response. So here we have received the response. Now let's quickly open my Google Docs and check whether this content has been added in my Google Doc, that particular blank doc or not. And here we can see that this has been added to this particular doc. Here we can see all the content that we have generated is inserted or entered over here in this particular doc. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run. Now what we can do, we can also send this doc to somewhere to our team, or we can save this. So what we are going to do, let's add this to my Google Drive. And for that, what we are going to do, we are going to click on this add action step button. And then again, I am going to search for my action application, which is Google Drive, because we are going to upload this particular doc in the Google Drive. So first we have to grant away the permission that if I am adding this particular doc in my Google Drive, it should be shared with everyone. So I have to share the file with my team, and I am going to select my action event as share a file with anyone and then click on this connect. Now if you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection and then click on this sign in with Google. Here choose your account which you have logged in with Google Drive. And now you simply have to grant away the permissions, for which we need to click on this allow, and here authorization successful. Google Drive is connected with Pabbly Connect. So here first I have to follow the same process. How I have entered my document ID, I have to enter my file ID also. So for that I am going to turn on this mapping button. I am going to remove this existing file ID and then I am going to map the file ID. So here I have received the response of this file ID in this particular action step. The file ID is this one. So I have mapped that. Now I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request. So here we have received the response. Now I need to upload this particular Google Doc to my Google Drive, and for that I am going to click on this add action step button, and my final step will be Google Drive. I am going to take my action application as Google Drive, and then in my action event I am going to take upload a file. Now I'm going to click on this connect. So as I have already an existing connection, I'll go with save. And now I need to enter the URL, folder ID and the file name. So here we are going to first enter the URL. So here I have received the response in my Google Drive. I have received this export links application. So this is my URL. So I'm going to enter this URL and then I have to enter the folder ID. Now if I open my Google Drive, this particular folder, I have to copy this much from my URL. After folder slash, I have to copy this and then I'm going to paste that in my folder ID. So this is my folder ID and I want to upload all my Google Docs in this particular folder. So I have entered that folder ID. And now the file name was this one. AI Trends blog post for new user. This was the file name. Now we have mapped all these details. I'm simply going to click on the save and send test request and let's wait for the response whether a Google Doc has been uploaded in my Google Drive or not. So here we have received the response. The status is success. Now let's quickly open my Google Drive and I'm going to refresh this particular folder, and here I can see that in no time, instantly I have received the response. I have uploaded this Google Doc in this particular folder in Google Drive. So this was the content which we have generated with the help of AI. So now, as Airtable is a polling based application, Pabbly Connect will check for the response after 10 minutes and not instantly. So if I add any detail in this particular database, Pabbly Connect will check for the response after 10 minutes and not instantly. If you want to set your trigger time, you can go to the 3 dots, and from here you can click on the set triggered time. From this drop down, select the triggered time and set it according to your choice and preference. Now to summarize, we took Airtable as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We entered the base name and received that response here in this workflow. Then we moved to the next step where we wanted to generate content based on the response which we have received. So we took OpenAI as the action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered the AI model and the prompt, clicked on the save and send test request and received the response. Then we wanted to create a doc. So we took Google Docs as our action application, created a blank doc, and then we append the paragraph to that particular blank doc. After that, we shared the file with anyone, and then we have uploaded the file in Google Drive in that particular folder. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between Airtable, OpenAI and Google Docs with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.